Morning, guys. What's up? Wait a minute. Whoa. I can't hear you. Hang on. Okay, now I can hear you. Yeah. What I'm doing is more, you sleep on stuff, right? You sleep on, you go, I'm working my ass off doing this. Well, why do that when you could do this and be easier, quicker, and all that? So, yeah. I want to get 3 swarm traps out, maybe 4 down on the waterfront. I want to get, at each location, I want to get a feeder bucket. So I've made 2 more. The one that I have in the back they're feeding on now, and they're hitting it like crazy. It's about empty. So the game plan is there after it's empty. So you can see I put 2 holes in each pocket on these. I think it's bit 7/64 crap load of holes. All right, so we're gonna have a bucket at each location, and I've got a crap load of these supers, which can be very easily turned into a base unit, but they're supers. They're 5-frame beefies. These particular ones happen to be made with pallet wood. They're used boxes. They've got some propolis in them, which is a plus. That's a plus. All right, so what I'm doing, I want 7 inches. I don't know if 7 is the magic number or what, okay? I don't know. See, this one's got a lot of propolis here too. That's got to be a plus. But I don't know if this 7 inches is mandatory or whatever, but I'm hearing, 7 inches is about a good number. Below the frames. The frames are going to come to right about here, the bottom of the frames. These are 10 inches high. So the bottom of your frames are going to be here. So I got quite a bit of room. Plus, I'm gonna put the borehole probably down about here toward the bottom. All right. And then we're going to put 8 screen on the bottom of this. 8 screen on the bottom. And then I'm going to paint. I got some brown paint. I want these to kind of be blending in with the wilderness. I don't want sticking out like a sore thumb, like those buckets, right? I want them to kind of blending in, because I could be putting these places where I really shouldn't be. But I will become what I'll become. I like to become the shadow. That's what they called me in the Army. I wasn't your best trooper, let's put it that way, when I was in, because I went in during the Vietnam era, and so it was mandatory. So I really wasn't gung-ho to begin with about the whole situation, but I had to do my duty, right? So I went in. Thank the Lord I didn't go into Vietnam into the AK-47 meat grinder. I didn't get to do that, thank God. But I was a weekend warrior for over 6.5 years. Anyway, that's where I got my nickname. The troops would call me the Shadow, because when it's time to do duty or whatever, they could never find me. I just seemed to blend in with the wilderness. They never could find me. And then I knew exactly about when we're going to wrap up, and call it a day. And then I'd drift right back in and blend with the troops. And maybe a first shirt would come by and say, "Oh, where in the hell have you been?" I don't know, where have you been? I've been right here amongst all of you. He said, "Well, I've been sending out little people to find you and everything that can never find your ass." I said, "I don't know what they're looking for. They could just be drunk, sir. I don't know." That's how I played it, that's how I played it. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I know where I was going with that. I'm hiding this stuff, right? So anyway, yeah, what I'm doing is adding 7 inches to this box. There's 7 inches from here to here extra. So I put 2 overlay so I could staple. I'm using 1¼ inch crown staple, shooting them in. And yeah, I'm shooting those babies. Now I've got to shoot in. I got to cut. I've already did one end here. I did one. That's 9.5, by the way, on this particular box. These sides are 21 and 5/16 long. That's the dimensions from here to here. You've got 2-inch stock here. These are so easy to build, guys. It's ridiculous. You ought to burn you out some. And it's kind of my own deal. I don't think there's anybody in the USA doing this other than people that've seen me do it, and they've started doing it. And a few people I've talked to, they just love them. They love these freaking boxes. They're sturdy as heck. You can see you got, I call them beefy because you got that full 1.5-inch stock on the ends here. You can put pallet wood on the side. You can put, like I'm doing here, you can put this all 1/2-inch pallet side wood on here. If you can get this free sheeting, go for it. Dip the whole box in a preservative, right? And yeah, put 8 screen on the bottom if you're in the jungle like I am in Florida. Yeah, I don't know if you can get away with this in Michigan or Canada, but obviously you're going to have to either get them inside a heat controlled building if you're going into Canada or Michigan with these bees in the wintertime, or they're going to be frozen dead on you. But in Florida, I can get away with 8 screen on the bottom year round. And if you don't believe me, all right, today is, I don't know, I think it's 60 degrees right now, sunny Florida here. And what's going on here with the girls? Oh, look at them, guys. Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them. They're not slackers. My bees aren't slackers, guys. No, they're working hard. So I'm really pumping it to them here. Yeah, this bucket's almost out. It's been sitting here. This is going on 3 days now. But there's only one hole in there. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but these other buckets I'm building, I'm putting 2 holes, and I'm putting, as soon as this one gets empty, I'm going to add another hole to each one of those pockets. And as you can see, they're just hammering the pollen sub. Looks like today they're going to be out. I'll have to add more, but I've got about 3 gallons of it left. I keep it in the house, in room, you know, in 70. I think we keep the house about 75 or 6. That's where you need to keep that pollen sub. Don't throw it in the barn where it gets hot and stuff. You could probably get moldy. And keep your bucket sealed up. But as you can see, we're in 60-degree weather, and these bugs are working their hearts out. I'm telling you. All right, let me get this done. I want to get them on the waterfront tomorrow. I want to take a bucket down for each location. I got 3 locations, actually 4. I haven't done nothing with the 4th spot, but the 3 spots, and they're far enough apart to where we can attract different swarms. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's anyone down on that waterfront other than me. I think all these bees I'm attracting with this syrup down there are wild bees. If there's another beekeeper down there, I would be surprised. I really would. Because every house around there that I've talked to, I ask them, I said, is there any beekeepers around here? And they go, no. But we could sure use you, because we got a lot of flowers and this and that, and garden stuff and this and that. Fruit trees. So you're more than welcome. That's the trick, guys. Make them happy. Make them happy. Let me get busy here. I got to finish up. Okay, guys, that's it. I got a very quick, simple deal. I just add a piece of wood. Got a little gap there. I'm gonna shoot some caulk down. I've got extra caulk. I'm gonna shoot a bead of caulk, paintable caulk, and yeah, and I got some coffee brown paint. I'm gonna shoot on that thing and put my 8 screen on the bottom. Just drop a plain backer board lid on this thing. I'm good to go. And I'm going to be putting these on rails too. I'm going to, you know, I can't hang them from trees. I've had them right close to the ground. I've had bees come into boxes, all my stacked up boxes out here. When they're wanting to swarm, they'll come right into these boxes. So, yeah. So I run a bead of caulk down around that thing. Let it sit for 24, slop a coat of paint on it. Put my 8 screen on the bottom with a T50 stapler, quarter inch long staples. I'm going to bore a hole, 7/8 hole right here on this long side, about this high up. And I'm going to put a disc on it. I'll put a disc on there, but I'll make the disc purple. They seem to like purple. It's one of their colors they like. Purple, yellow, white. All those different colors bees like. So, yeah, we'll put that on there. I really don't even need to, honestly, guys. I don't even really need to put a caulk on that thing, but I will, just to help seal it up. They will propolis. If they see any water infiltration, whatever, they will caulk that with propolis. But yeah, so there's your simple, stupid swarm trap. Let's see how they work. I don't think I'm gonna get much action on these things, if at all, but when I do, it'll be around February. So we'll run 3 or 4 of these and we'll monitor them, and I'll show you if we have a success story. See you real soon, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, I went and caulked everything. Thought I'd just wrap up the video showing you what I did. I caulked it with silicone, paintable silicone, by the way. This is the other one, the first one I did. Okay, it's full paneled up, utilizing my 2x4s. But this one here, actually, these will be nice because they'll hold 5 frames. This thing's only going to hold 4 frames. So we got more room for the bees. And I got a little crock pot here. And to enhance the whole situation here, we're just going to roll a bunch of old beeswax on here. Yeah, the whole inside of this box. Let's just put a nice little coat of wax on everything, and it'll just enhance the attraction of this whole rig. Very simple. Look at all the bees coming around here checking it out, guys. Just flip it over. I won't paint these till tomorrow. The exterior here, I won't paint these until tomorrow because I want to let that caulk dry up, you know, set up good. Well, this heavy nap roller here is just on its last leg. Yeah, that's a nice coat there. Now we'll do our ends. The bees are coming around. Steve-O, what are you doing? Whatever you're doing, Steve-O, we like it. It smells good. Okay, that's that one. Okay, I got one more to do. Nice coat. I don't know why these bees would not, Wild Swarm would not jump on these in a heartbeat. See you real soon. Bye-bye.